right, so we're going to talk about the next two ways where you're going to have to determine proportionality. And this will wrap up all of the ways that you will be asked to determine if things are proportional to each other. Okay, so we just did with tables, and that was a good review because we've done that before. Now we've also done this as well. Okay, we have determined if ratios are proportional, and that is something that you're going to be asked to do. So when you see two ratios with an equal sign in between them and you're asked if they're proportional, the way that you do that is, well, the easiest way is going to be to cross multiply both sides. Okay, so remember when I say cross multiply, I mean this top left corner 5 times this bottom right corner 56. So 5 times 56. And then bottom left corner 35 times top right corner 8. 35 times 8. Now if you look over here, it says when you cross multiply, if you get the same answer for both sides, they're proportional. If you don't, they're not proportional. So let's test that out with this one, okay, really quick. I've got 5 over 35 equals 8 over 56. When I cross multiply, meaning 5 times 56, I end up getting 5 times 56 is 280. And I'm going to cross multiply the other side. And we're going to see 35 times 8. And when I put that in my calculator, I get 280. So both sides, 5 times 56 and 35 times 8, gave me the same answer, meaning they are proportional to each other. If I got two different answers when I multiplied, they would not be proportional. Okay, so that's how you do it with ratios. The last one that we're going to talk about is graphs. We have not talked about this before. We graphed yesterday, but now we're going to be asked to look at a graph and determine if it is a proportional relationship. This is one of the easiest ones because all you have to do is ask yourself two questions, okay? When you're looking at a graph and you're asking yourself if it's proportional, it has to be a straight line and it has to go through the origin. The origin is a fancy way of saying the point 0, 0. So if it goes through 0, so if it starts at 0 and it's a straight line, then it's proportional. If it doesn't have one or both of these, it is not proportional. So this would be a proportional graph. If it started up at 40 and it was a straight line, it would not be proportional. If it started at 0 and it was all wavy or curvy, it would not be proportional. Okay, so y'all are going to have to practice with proportionality on the next section of the Google Doc. And you can rewatch this if you need to go back over those rules again.